To my first guest, that's all about making the home the most inviting place. Her store, Squarehead West in Seattle's Madrona neighborhood, is filled with pieces that have personality and a story. And here to help us learn how to curate a space is Tracy Green, owner and founder of Squarehead West. Thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
I already see so many pieces that are really speaking to me, including these little cute faces down there. We'll get to that in a second. First, please tell me about the store.
Well, Squarehead West, it's how I describe it, it's thoughtfully curated items. We have artisan-made local goods, original art. You can find tons of stuff, books, cookbooks. You'll see, I'll show you in a little bit, but we also have coffee table books, bags, and just a lot of different things for the home.
Oh
a lot of beautiful different things for the home.
And how has your travel experiences really shaped the collection that you have in the store?
Well, I think different countries, for instance, went to Japan, and the aesthetic of Japan, I think kind of mixes with Scandinavian design really well. So it's taking ideas from Japan, or if I see certain products or items, and then sourcing them and bringing them into the store.
And talk to me about the Scandinavian living.
For me, it's kind of purposeful living. So bringing a sense of like calm and comfort into your home. And in the store, it's interesting too, because it is very Scandi. Minimal, but it's interesting because I also, being minimal, I love pops of color. So you'll see little pops of color throughout the store, and even a little bit of whimsy, which is kind of fun. So certain products just add a little bit of fun and flair, and I'll point a few things out to you.
And even though it's like minimal and beautiful and clean lines and everything that I'm seeing, it still feels cozy and really intentional. Is that on purpose too?
Definitely on purpose, yeah. Cozy, and the items that I source and that are here are very intentional and I think special too.
Okay, well, I think we've hyped it up enough.
Yeah.
Please, let's start over here.
Okay.
What can you tell me about what you brought today?
Well, right here, I have...
That's what I was hoping you were starting with. I can't.
So these are planters. They're actually made in the Philippines, and we have our own Jimothy right here.
Jimothy!
So Jimothy sighting, and then this is Chow Chow. But they're just adorable. They're unique, they're different, and they're so much fun.
That is adding so much personality to your home too. I feel like it's a conversation starter.
It is a conversation starter. And these are also, had a lot of customers buy them for gifts.
Yes.
So such a fun idea for a gift.
And like if you just got a new home, I feel like that would be perfect for like a new homeowner. That's darling.
Yes. Okay, so then moving on, this piece right here. So this is a vintage piece. This is called a kokeshi doll.
Oh, wow.
And this is from Japan. And I don't know the exact date, but this one's probably from the 80s, I'd say 1980s, or even the 70s. But they're just beautiful. And then next to them, I have these newer glass vases. And it's kind of interesting too, because you can combine the vintage with the new.
Yeah.
And I feel like it kind of gives you this layered look, but in a very thoughtful way.
So there's vintage pieces in your shop too.
Yeah, there's vintage. So I have these lovely kokeshi dolls, and then I also have glassware. So I have some glasses. His name is Carlo Moretti. So they're gorgeous. So you have to stop by the store to see those.
Oh my gosh, I'm
those are so good.
in on that.
Yeah.
What about these? The textures are really cool on here.
These are fabulous. So these are from the brand's called Mofuko. So the company's in Finland, but then they import the bags from Africa. So they're made in, I think these are from Ethiopia. And and then there's another one over there. And it's kind of cool too, because they've got these great leather handles. They're very durable. I have one of these bags, and I think I've had it for 6 years.
Wow, so it's gonna stand the test of time.
They are, they're so well made, really, really well made. And then the art I brought in, this is a local artist that we're showcasing at the store right now.
Wow.
And her name is Savina Mason. So these are encaustic pieces, and these are really cool because they're kind of, they're calming, but they
Yes.
also, I don't know, you can see they add little pops of color. So again, it could just, for your space, for your home, apartment, wherever, they just add little bit of life and, I don't know, and color and fun.
And it feels like, too, they all have a story, like all of your pieces, and one of a kind and not mass produced.
Exactly, exactly. And that's what I think at the store, what's really cool is you can find these special pieces. And I think in terms of like, there's expensive piece, there's moderately priced piece, so there's something for everyone.
Good,
Yeah,
good.
which is great, especially if you're just starting out.
Absolutely, and you still want to be intentional and not just, no shade to IKEA, but get everything at IKEA. You can actually go and find something that you're going to hold on to.
Oh my gosh, exactly. And if you do have an IKEA piece, you can incorporate one of these pieces with what you already have.
Right.
Which is kind of cool and kind of fun.
Okay, what's in front here?
So this wasn't made, so this is Velouté Home, just a teapot with the cups. And again, just, I love this company. It's just so calming and lovely. And then when I mentioned whimsy earlier, I'm gonna pick this up.
Please.
So this is a little house. I don't know if you can see this, but the woman who makes this, it's Miss Ceramics. And just by placing that on the tray, it just adds a little bit of fun, right?
I love everything that you're doing.
Yeah.
Like I said, intentional is the word, cozy, because I like everything like, I don't know, like white, clean, but then it feels like
sometimes
sterile.
Yes, sometimes it can be a little too much. And then, I don't know, I'm all about fun, right? And you want something to make you smile. You want an object that makes you smile, which brings me to this little guy here.
We've already had like 3 of us like, I want this. I don't know why. Okay.
So these birds are from the company's Mbare, and then they're made in Zimbabwe.
Wow.
So throughout the store, there's little pockets of, again, like just whimsy and fun. So you'll see these birds all over the store.
Cute.
Some of them are hidden too. So it's like finding little treasures. Yeah.
This also was really speaking to me with the fish on it.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Gorgeous.
Yes, that is gorgeous. So that's Krista Kim's studio who made those. And again, thinking about decorating your home, how I have it set up here, you could literally take this. It's on a table now, but you could just put it on a shelf.
Yeah.
And then you have this lovely the jar over there is so fun too. That's MH Studio. It's called a stash jar.
Wow.
So if it's on your, I mean, you could put anything. You could put candy.
Yes.
You could put, if you had it in your kitchen, you could put nuts. So you could put whatever, or you could just have it sitting there
for show.
Exactly. And it's gorgeous.
These coffee table books you mentioned at the beginning too, so a lot of these in the store as well.
We have a lot of coffee table books. They just add a little bit of life, and they're so beautiful, beautiful. And then I don't have any here, but I also have a lot of cookbooks. It's kind of a passion. Love cooking.
Okay.
So I have tons and tons of cookbooks. So really fun, a lot of different authors and chefs, and
Before you leave, where can people find you, and can they just come right up to you in the store and say, help me?
Yes, I would actually love that.
Okay, great.
Okay, so the store's in Madrona, and you can find us, it's squareheadwest.com, and then on Instagram, it's Squarehead West. And I would love it if people came in and came up and talked to me, and try to figure out what would work in their home.
Perfect. I can feel your passion. This was so fun. And why is Jimothy coming home with me? Who knows? Thank you so much.
Thank you.